Alright, what's up everybody? I am Jeremy from the JayJugular channel. Welcome to some more Mario Tennis Open. And the last part is pretty much an intro part describing the game, how to play it, different categories of characters that we'll be seeing throughout the game, and then all the different modes that we can actually experience or that we'll probably experience throughout this project. So now we are going to enter the Mushroom Cup. I'm going to start off and not pick Mario because we don't want to be basic bitches, now do we? We're going to start off and we're going to pick Yoshi, a speed character to start off the World Open and the Mushroom Cup. Beginner's Cup played on the Mushroom Valley court. Very reminiscent of Mushroom Gorge, if you want to be honest with you. I think that's probably where they got the idea from. If I probably would study the game a lot more often than I probably did. Yes, let's see. So we have Mushroom Valley. So according to the stats of the court, the ball speed is slow, but the bounce is strong. Makes sense because it's a mushroom. I expect the ball to bounce immediately off a mushroom if it's a jiggly or bouncing one. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this first cup. It's going to be very, very easy, like it says, a beginner's course. Alrighty. Pretty much same tournament board setup for Mario Power Tennis. But I guess while we start, for people who don't really know the way of tennis or know how tennis works, so you have a server and you have a receiver. So the receiver in this case is Daisy. I'm the server. And the whole point is to get to 40. And the way tennis points work is if you score like a point, meaning if the ball bounces more than twice on their side of the court, then, or if you actually hit the opponent, which can happen a lot in this fucking game, if you have good aim and whatnot, if it bounces more than twice on their side of the court or just goes out to where they can't reach it, then pretty much you will get a score of 15. And as you get a second one, you get 30, and then the next one will be 40. I don't know how that makes sense, but once you get to 40, you'll have the opportunity for a game point or a break point. Game point, okay, I'll make sure I don't stumble over my words because explaining tennis is kind of hard, but kind of not really just because I play the game and whatnot. I don't actually play real life tennis, but I'm playing the game and I kind of understand it. But once you get to 40, you have the opportunity to get a game or break point. Once you get your game point, depending on how many you need to make a full set, then you'll just constantly aiming to get more and more game points, essentially, and doing this whole 15, 30, 40 thing till you get to a game point or a set point or a match point. I know I kind of butchered the explanation of tennis, but just look it up on Google. If you want to learn how to play tennis, don't listen to me. I don't play tennis in real life. I just play this fucking game. But this match was so easy, I didn't even get to really compliment on it or talk about too much. Fucking easy. But besides the point, after pretty much every single match, we'll have the opportunity to unlock something that will be available in the item shop. For right now, since this is a new file, you'll constantly see this shit on the bottom screen. I'll have the ability to unlock something every time. So round one is secured. The bag is secured. That was fucking easy, and we're gonna keep going to round two against Luigi. One set match. So, my opinion, since we kind of at the point where we can start talking about the game, my thoughts and opinions on Mario Tennis Open, or at least how I got the game, how I got into the game. So, like I said, this game is 8 years fucking old. That's crazy to me. But I remember I got this game in 2012, probably around the time it came out. And if you guys have seen my Mario Kart 7 project, then you definitely know that I've had the game for a while, or that I was around during the 3DS release. So my childhood is pretty decent for the most part when it comes to the 3DS era. So, whenever Mario Tennis Open came out, I was really thrilled about it just because I love Mario Tennis a lot more than Mario Golf, to be honest. Really just depends on the Mario Golf game that we're talking about, but I really do love Mario Tennis Open a lot more than World Tour, in that the courts are pretty unique that you have. The character roster, albeit not as good as Aces on the Switch, it's still unique for what the game had during its time, with different characters, expected characters, but very much so different characters. Wait, where the fuck was the icon at? Oh my gosh. Served up hot, bitch. What's good? What's good, Luigi? What's good, Luigi? Ah! Easy. But I've had this game, or at least have played this game a lot back in the day when I was a little kid. Really fun game. I believe even if you want to, if you went back to John's channel, a channel that I'm featuring a lot, the Game Master guys, if you were to go to his channel, you'll actually be able to find some Mario Tennis Open videos I was featured in from way back when. This is when John just really wanted to record content, so he was recording it with his phone. But thank God I have the opportunity to use a capture card for this, so we'll be having a lot of fun recording this. I really cannot wait for just more parts and content and just playing with other friends and such. Now we're at the finals, so we have to go against Peach in a 2-set, 3-game match. Should be really easy. Which you'll see commonly a lot too in these first few tournaments that we'll be doing. The comm players won't really serve much of a challenge, as you already can tell by the difficulty that we have set for us. And they're not going to be doing certain things like chasing the ball. They're not going to be trying as hard. And we'll be pretty much going up against characters that are pretty easy. Like, even though Luigi's an all-around character, not as difficult as going against a character like Bowser or Donkey Kong or somebody like that. But since I've had this game for a while, like I said, I do enjoy it. It's definitely one of the better 3DS games to own, especially if you're trying to get a couple of friends together to play a game or two. A lot of unlockables, so if you're really interested in just completing this game and being a completionist about it, you'll definitely have your time worth playing this for sure. And that's really it. As far as other reviews, I saw on Mario Wiki this game got very average ratings. I know Game Trailers gave it a 8.1. Game Informer gave it an 8 out of 10. I think the lowest score it probably has is from IGN and Cubed, which was a 6 to a 6.5, but that's IGN, whatever. Really curious what IGN had to say about the game. So, stacked up these deficiencies overwhelm what is, at its core, a great game. It's a shame just about everything Mario Tennis Open attempts to add on top of that is remarkably unworthy of its lineage. Yeah, I can probably see that. I think, like, once Mario Power Tennis came out, I'm pretty sure the standard for Mario Tennis games was set a little bit higher, or at least the bar to, like, perform when it came to Mario Tennis games was set way fucking high. I don't know. I mean, this game is still fun for a 3DS game, but definitely looking back at Mario Power Tennis, that was probably the best Nintendo probably could ever did when it came to like a Mario Tennis game, which sucks because now people are going to be looking back at that for like the, hey, like Mario Tennis, like why don't you do this, or why don't you do this with this, because you did it in the GameCube era. They tried their hardest with Aces with the character roster and then just giving us constant updates every month, but there's still so much that the game could have did that would have made it a lot better. Like, I definitely fucking miss gimmick courts. I mean, unique courts such as this are really cool, but I would just love gimmicks. Gimmicks make the game fucking better. Anyway, we are at the championship point now. Championship point simply means, let me pause it. So I can't pause it. All right. Championship point means, I'll try to keep the rally going so I can explain. Basically, the point that can decide the tournament overall. Simple as that. So now I can win. Booyakasha, biatch! Really fucking easy. That's all you get for like a power shot. That's cinematic ass galaxy looking court that just pops up with its whatever. So that was the finals, and that was the Mushroom Cup overall. Pretty easy cup, honestly. It's a beginner one. Kind of introduces you to the tournaments, but like I said, as we beat one tournament, we unlock another one, which I don't know if they show it now. They'll probably show it like once they give us a trophy. But yeah, the bar was definitely set higher for future Mario Tennis games just because of Mario Power Tennis. They could have kept the same trend, but I understand maybe you want a different gimmick for every different type of Mario Tennis game thereafter, so it makes sense. Like, each character doesn't have a unique trophy animation like in Power Tennis. They just flash themselves and camera pan. That's it. But, sweet. So, that was easy. I didn't really even get to talk about the game too much just because each round was pretty short and this was a beginner tournament. But the next one is going to be intermediate level, I believe. Just a notch higher. Still not as hard. And on a different court. So, if you enjoyed this, the gameplay and me talking about the game and not really talking about the matches because the matches were easy, but they'll probably be harder next time. Then stay tuned. If you missed the intro part and you kind of are unfamiliar with the game, check that out. It's in the card. And if you want to see a different project that's not this, I'm also doing the entire Crash Bandicoot quadruple. I don't know what you call it. The Crash Bandicoot series, 1, 2, 3, and 4, probably including other games as well. But you know what to do. Explore my channel. You have the opportunity to. So I'll see all you guys next time. Enjoy yourselves. Be humble. Wear a fucking mask. And I'll see y'all later.